Shipyard Church, one of the newest churches on the South Shore, and this is giving you an intimate look with our lead pastor, Tim Bresnahan. So, Tim, I guess the question on everyone's mind is, why plant a church? What is a church plant?
Yeah, good question. Hey guys, welcome. Glad to have you jump in with us. Again, my name's Tim, and we just feel really privileged to be a part of Shipyard Church, this new church that God's brought together on the South Shore. But yeah, great question. Why a church plant? Well, from Quincy roughly to the canal, to the Cape, there are about 600,000 people that call the South Shore their home. And so we've got just a deep desire for people of all walks of life, all backgrounds, to know God, to know His love, to know His word, to find hope and salvation in Him. And so our desire is just to love on our neighbors and share the hope of the Lord. And so a church plant is, in essence, like a startup. If you think of a startup in the business world, there's kind of a genesis moment, a beginning of a new business concept, a new idea. And so a church plant is, in essence, a startup church. It's a baby organization, a new organization. So by God's grace, there's an awesome community of people coming together already in Shipyard Church to launch this new thing, this new church. And so we're excited about that and what God's already been doing in the last few weeks as this has come together.
Perfect. So why Shipyard?
Yeah, so good question as well. Shipyard, people are asking, what in the world is Shipyard? Why the name Shipyard for a church? Just to kind of give you a little bit of the rundown of the thinking about that, my wife, Kristen, and I spent a lot of time praying and kind of thinking through this over the last few weeks. And we really have just a great desire and a heart for the South Shore. And historically, the South Shore, these coastal communities had or have active shipyards. And so the shipyard typically was a safe harbor. It was a tranquil water area where ships could be built or damaged ships could be repaired and brought in to just be cared for, corrected, and then launched back out. And so we wanted something that tied us all together. Most of us live in the area. Either we grew up here and we love the ocean or have an affinity or respect for it. Some of us moved here because of the ocean, because we love the water, and we wanted something that just sort of tied into the region. And so Shipyard Church was just a concept we had through prayer, and it's something that we'd like to scale. The prayer is that this church would morph and grow and blossom, and then we could multiply and maybe start other Shipyard churches or spin-offs, if you will, sister churches of Shipyard up and down the coastline in New England. So that's some of the thought behind it.
I love it. So what would you say to someone who asks, who's welcome at Shipyard?
Yeah, so we have a heart for all people, whatever your background is, whatever your experiences have been. We care for you. Scripturally, we would say that you're an image bearer of God, that you're made in the image of God, that you're mind, body, and soul, that you've got great value, not only to us, but to God. God loved you so much that He was willing to die for you, to bring you to life through His death, burial, and resurrection. So all are welcome at Shipyard Church. We've got just a concern for everyone, and we're welcoming of all that may not believe. Depending on where you are in your faith journey, you may not be where we are. You may not be in a position where you fully believe in God or have entered into a relationship with God, but our desire is that you'd be welcomed, cared for, and brought in to explore the faith, to be able to ask questions of the faith, to even challenge some of our positions, I think, in a gracious way. So the simple answer is all are welcome. Regardless if you're a follower of Christ or if you're not there yet, we'd love to connect with you and invite you into this community. One of the things that we talk about here is one of our values is connecting relationally. And so this is a place you can connect, find friendships. It's a place you can belong. It's a place you can be valued and respected and listened to, and ultimately pointed to Christ and the hope that we find in Him.
Thank you. So as Tim said, all are welcome. We meet in person on Sundays in West Plymouth at 10 a.m. We also launch virtually. You can like, subscribe, comment, engage on Facebook and on YouTube. In person this week, we have children's ministry, so if you have little kiddos, please bring them. We have live music, and then after the service, we will also be having a cookout. So please join. If you'd like more information, please send us a message, and we'd love to contact or connect with you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. God bless you.